In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down why vices are ruining your life, why for the rest of your life it's going to destroy you, and why you need to stop now, because if not, it's going to take your life and you're not going to be here much longer. I'm just saying that up front because it's the truth. It's the cold hard truth to be so upfront about it, because a lot of us tend to avoid it. So I want to break it down for you to understand that you need to change in order for your life to get better, level up, and that life is so much better once you remove all those vices and you're actually appreciative of your own life, and you can live your best life once you eliminate all the vices that are holding you to your current standard as of right now. The vices are what's going to hold you back in this life. So if it's literally alcohol, drugs, nicotine, hooking up, even down to lying, literally lying to somebody else, that's a vice. You're not being your full, authentic 10.0 self. And that's what I focus on every single day for myself. Because for me, mine was porn. I never had a problem really with drinking, with drugs. And if you go and say, oh, well, I have a drinking problem and Nick can't help me because he never went through a drinking problem, that's fucking bullshit. They're all vices at the end of the day. It's all an scapegoat of the current reality that you are living in, because you are seeking pleasure over your purpose. And that's what I was doing for years. I was trying to build businesses. I was trying to just get my life together, but I was so attached to the porn that it just fucked up my life completely across the board. It was making me so negative. I wanted to commit suicide. It was getting so bad, and I didn't want to do anything but the porn. It got so out of control. The addiction started spiraling, and I had no friends. I had no people around me. I felt very lost in life. I felt very disconnected, and I didn't want to be here anymore. Luckily, obviously, as of today, I'm starting to work on myself, eliminating all the vices, including porn, obviously, and then also some other ones were hooking up with women, freaking lying to people, just being my true, authentic, and honest self. And ever since then, it's been so much easier to flow through life. Everything just feels a lot more effortless, and I'm just operating at a much higher level. And you can do the same, because it's going to hold you back. It held me back for years. I would always wonder why I couldn't achieve the next level of success, but it was because I still had vices in the way. I was still doing porn, and I was trying to run a business, and I'm like, why is it not working? I'm like, why is there no sales or whatever? And I was like, I still have something that is holding me back. So I had to look at the drawing board, break it all down, see it, just pull myself out of the first person perspective and see my daily routine, my habits, everything. And that's what I came to the conclusion of, is that I still had vices, especially porn, that was fucking me up. So what I had to do was eliminate that, destroy it, get off it completely. And I hit rock bottom so fucking hard in July of 2022. And I had to realign my whole life and get my physique right. That's another big thing. You have to get your habits in order. It starts with your fitness, then it goes into your finances, then it goes into your relationships or your females. The 3 F's, they're called. But as soon as I started to level up my life, everything across the board started to change. Relationships started to change. People would just come up to me and be gravitated towards my energy, because when I was on porn, that wasn't happening at all. My head was super foggy as well. Now I got a clear head. I'm dialed in. I'm focused. Disciplined as a motherfucker, and I don't fucking miss now. Because you feeling like shit all the time from these vices, when you're getting those notifications like, hey, I need to stop, but you continue to keep going, keep drinking, you keep watching that fucking bullshit video of the girl getting fucked, and she doesn't even know your name, and you just feel instant pleasure real quick, and then you instantly regret it right after. I've been there so many times, so I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be alone, because that's how I was on this shit. But once I tapped into myself, I worked on my internal, everything just blossomed across the board, and it felt just so much better. Just as an individual, I was able to connect with the earth, the ground even, the fucking grass outside. I was so appreciative, just little things like that. Even just being around other people, my relationships grew, and I just mastermind with 20 people in Mexico, and it was a dope-ass experience. If I was still attached to porn or any vice, I would not be doing the things that I just said right? Like it wouldn't be coming all to fruition. So being able to get on purpose, not be distracted from all these vices is going to be your source to leveling up your life and getting way better and honestly just feeling more confident in yourself. Like it's crazy when you're able to tap into yourself so deeply and work on yourself. But it takes sacrifice, it takes a lot of commitment because not everyone wants to do this. That's just the fucking truth. And to be able to do this for yourself, it's going to take work. And a lot of coaches, especially weight loss coaches, in-person trainers, they're not going to go as deep. I like literally just to lose some weight, the goal goes much fucking deeper. Like you want to get rid of a fucking vice that's holding you back. I bet a fucking personal trainer or a weight loss coach isn't even going to focus on that for yourself. They don't give a fuck. They'll say, hey, go have a whole bunch of drinks. But imagine if you didn't even have a drink for, let's say, 3 months. How would you feel and operate? You would feel so fucking enlightened and you would feel like the goddamn fucking king. Like, who the fuck wouldn't? And if you think that, I wouldn't fucking feel like that, that's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. And that only comes from somebody that is in pure alignment. Because I didn't do the drinking and the drugs, but I still had the vice of porn. Okay? So it's any vice or any scapegoat that is holding you back. Because once you're off that shit and you're working on yourself, you're working towards a goal, you're working on just personal development, developing the best individual across the board, you're instantly going to start to get signs from the universe. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to feel like the best possible version that you see in your head. Because if you want to drop weight, you want to be just a unique individual, you want to be more confident in yourself, you have to do the things to actually get you there. So if that's looking at the board for your life, break it all down and say, hey, I can't be drinking and doing drugs. Like I have a family and they're only going to follow in my footsteps, lead by example. I have to cut all this shit out then to make this work for myself and for my kids to eventually not do that shit and not go down that path, not become an alcoholic, fucking beating on his wife, like all these fucking things because of the drugs or the drinking. Like, don't you want your best for your kids? Because your kids will operate the best, obviously, if they're not doing that shit through you. So it all comes down to you and making this shit work. It's fucking easy once you have the blueprint, because a weight loss coach, once again, or an in-person trainer is not going to focus on this. They don't give a fuck. They'll let you just scoot by because they're not focusing on the deep principles. Here is what I'm focusing on for you, because you're leveling up as an individual. It has to tap in deep for you to level up across the board and get better and become your best self. So this is what I did for myself, and this is my gift to you. So if you're ready to just level up your life, get better as an individual across the board, get your habits right, eliminate all vices that are holding you currently back, and you want to change, it should be a fucking need, because it's going to destroy your life and you're going to be in that deathbed regretting it if you don't take this leap of faith, if you don't bring a payment method onto the call and you're ready to go. Like, you're only stalling your fucking life right now. Your death is only coming quicker the more that you don't do this for yourself. So definitely book a call in the description below. Just fill out the form. And again, bring a payment method. It is not a free call to just chat it up and that's it. Like, literally, you have to be ready to go. Like, I'm only working with killers, high performers that are just 6 figures plus and want to level up their physique. So if that sounds like you, book the call in the description below. I'll see you guys, and I'll see you guys who are ready to take their physique and their lifestyle to the next level. I'll see you guys. Peace.